Hey everybody, today I want to talk to you about a machine that's exclusive to Ken Sewing Center. It's the top of the line in the heavy duty series, the HD5000. And notice how we have it in the vintage black. We also do have the HD5000 in a solid white. This vintage black reminds me of a machine of many years ago, but it has the top of the line features and you're sure going to love the price. The HD does stand for heavy duty. And notice some features that you'll see on this machine. So versatile, so many things you can do with it. You're not going to outgrow this machine anytime soon. So let me show you just a brief overview of this machine. In the HD series, the HD5000 is the top of the line. Many people are familiar with the HD3000. This machine does look similar to it, but there are some advantages of going on up to the HD5000. First of all, let's show you just how easy it is to thread the machine. You do have a horizontal spool pin, but also it will come with a vertical spool pin if you're using specialty threads. If you want to sew with a twin needle, you have the ability to do that on the 5000. And all I have to do to thread the machine, everything is channeled all the way to the needle. I have a built-in needle threader that will easily let me thread my needle. Let's go right up under here, and then I can pull it right through the back of the eye of the needle, and I've threaded my needle. Another reason I recommend the HD5000, it has an easy to use top drop-in bobbin system. So to thread my bobbin, I can see how much thread I have in the bobbin at any given time. There's one little slit that we put the thread through, and now I've already threaded the bobbin. I'm ready to sew. And we can easily see what stitch that we have on. There's an orange indicator here. Up here it shows my tension setting, my width setting, and the length setting of each stitch. So when I change my stitches to another stitch, we'll notice how the orange moves. It's giving me suggested stitch settings, tension settings, the stitch width and stitch length for each particular stitch. And on the side of the machine here, I can regulate the width of every stitch and the length of each stitch. Most mechanical models you'll find you will not be able to do that with. On top of the machine, I have a reference chart here that will show me the presser foot, and all the presser feet have letters stamped into them, so I know exactly from my stitch diagram here. It will make recommendations of the presser foot to have on the machine, so I can just reference, and it shows me a picture of what each foot looks like. And there are other optional accessories for the machine. Ken Sewing Center carries everything that's made for the HD5000. There's so many feet that are interchangeable with this machine. It comes with a lot to begin with, but you're not going to outgrow it anytime soon. There's so many things you can get for it. And we're here to help you with those things. You can call us anytime with questions. We have technicians here that can help you, salespeople and other educators that can guide you through how to use your machine. To do our free arm sewing of pant legs, shirt sleeves. There's a balancer here for our buttonhole. In the machine itself, there is a place that I can attach a seam guide, and you will get a bonus kit with this machine, and one of the things in the bonus kit will reference a seam guide. On my needle plate there are markings to help me get certain seam allowances, and you have extra high lift under the presser foot. So if you're working with thicker materials, you're going to be able to get it up under the foot. Another thing with the machine, the feed dog system on this machine, there's a 7-point feed dog system. There is a 7-point feed dog system on the HD5000. What that means is there's 7 places that the feed dogs are touching the fabric. So when you get to lighter weight materials, this is really going to be an advantage, because the more feed dogs we have touching our fabric, it's going to feed it easier, there's going to be less puckering, and you're going to be happy. The HD5000 is designed not only for heavy duty sewing, but you're going to be able to work with lighter weight materials, stretch materials with ease on this machine. One thing you're able to do up to the upper end of what a domestic machine can handle, you can do easily 8-ply of denim. So we're going to do that here. I'm going to fold this over to do 8 layers of denim. That's roughly thicker than the side seam on a pair of blue jeans. You can do garment grade leather with this machine. If you have questions on what can the machine do and tolerate, because the machine will have a heavier motor built into it, the working components are very good quality to be able to last, sewing heavier materials. But you're going to be doing other things than that, we realize. So you can go all the way down to even see-through batiste material with this machine, because remember, we have the 7-point feed dog system. So I can raise the pressure foot up and get my fabric underneath. If you're quilting or working with those thicker materials, you're able to do that with ease. And I'm going to be able to sew through 8 layers of denim all the way down to a standard cotton, and then also to a stretch material, and I'm not going to have to worry about changing tensions or anything like that. So it's super, super easy to work with. I have a thread cutter on the side of the machine, and notice 8 layers of denim, cotton, and my stretchy material, no puckering, perfect stitching. One of the main differences between the HD5000 and some other machines you'll see on the market is the stitch selection that's built in on this machine. You will get the nice one-step buttonhole, and it will come with a special attachment that will let you size the buttonholes every time to the button you're working with. You can change that from a baby button all the way up to a coat button. You have the straight stitch. We will have a zigzag. We do have the stretch blind hem. We do have a standard right tack blind hem. And we'll have a stretch blind hem on the right tack. Also, we'll have some decorative stitches that are built into the machine. And then we get into our overcasting stitches, blanket stitches, smocking stitches. This machine also can handle stretch stitches. So basically, this right here is a zigzag. It's a double zigzag for stretch material. You also can use this as a decorative effect. We used to buy a rick rack and sew it on by hand. Well, now this is built into the machine. I can put the machine on stitch number 18, and the machine will sew 2 stitches forward and 1 in reverse, automatically back tacking the machine. So you can see the stitch selection on the HD5000 will work for most sewing applications. The HD5000 will come with several standard pressure feet, all the ones you're used to, and we do have them listed on the website. You will also get a bonus quilting attachment kit, and in this kit you will get the walking foot, you get the quilt bar, you'll get the adjustable seam gauge. This is a metal seam gauge. It screws down into the bed of the machine. You do get the 1/4-inch seam foot. You also will get the open toe foot, and you'll get the open toe stippling or darning foot. Feel free to give us a call. We have easy ordering online of the HD5000. If you have questions, need us to compare this machine to any other machine, the main thing we want to get you the machine that's going to work for you and you'll be happy with. Ken Sewing Center is an authorized Janome dealer for the past 48 years. We will give you free support for the life that you own the machine. You can call us anytime with questions. If you feel you're having a problem with the machine or just need to know how to operate it, feel free to call our toll-free number, or you can email us and there'll be somebody here to help you.